Howdy.
The way we all were like, howdy.
How are you guys?
Pretty okay. Just enjoying starting the school semester. Oh yeah, it's been exciting.
What
and
classes?
Just lots. I'm taking Love, Life, and Finance, or Love, Life, and Money. It's a finance course.
I like that. I wish I would have had something like that.
I'm hoping it's good.
Love, life, and finance.
Well, I think when you're dating and like it's getting serious, one of the hardest things to work out is how you're gonna do the money in a relationship.
Oh yeah.
And that is a weird power dynamic too. It can be in a relationship.
Oh yeah. It's supposed to like teach like life skill, like obviously life skills, and just like it's supposed to just like help with adulting, which is kind of cool. So.
Which is what we all need.
We all need. Yes. I'm also just taking like math and biology and a tech class. So.
What kind of tech?
It's like understanding technology.
Just like a broad in general.
Just like in general, it's like gonna dive into like AI and like business, how businesses work around AI, and how you can use it like within the business.
And you're gonna ask lots of podcast-specific questions,
yes,
right?
I will. It seems like it's gonna be a broad scope of things, so hopefully I'll learn a lot.
I feel like it's just been super busy lately.
It has been.
For like
a busy month.
Yeah, even time to breathe.
I literally was cramming in my research for our second topic we're doing this morning. I was recovering from the Rin Fair last night, so I was like, nope, I am going to sleep.
Yeah, I was doing that this morning too. That's how it do be.
That's how it do be.
So, any ghost updates, anyone?
My apartment feels pretty like neutral right now.
Oh, that's nice, I guess. Yeah. New apartment.
Maybe it'll start acting up as the bell things. I don't know.
Maybe. Or maybe your new roommates have things that come to visit them, people.
Ooh.
Only 2 have gotten there so far, so we're like waiting on the last one to get there, so maybe they'll bring something.
Or maybe they are a ghost.
That'd be funny.
That would be funny. I reached out actually to David a little bit. Y'all remember David, my lurker?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Sorry. I was thinking of like a
David.
person, like a physical
Do you guys
person.
remember David?
Do you guys remember David, my stalker?
Yeah. No, he is very much a non-human entity, I have learned. So
what? Okay,
shout out to David.
Hey, David, hey. So what do you want to share?
Oh, just like, I guess like seeing him more and taking note of his physical appearance. I'm like, yeah, you're not a human, are ya?
He's like, I'm trying real hard to make you think I am one, though. Is he? Is that what he's playing
I
at?
don't think he's trying to, because he's always just kind of like there, I guess.
He's
and
just
so
chilling, kind of like
chilling. But like more and more often, as I'm seeing him, he's more of like a tall, hunched over, too long limbs. Type of guy. Yeah, humanoid-esque.
Do you think he's an elemental, or do you think
I think he's just a non-human entity.
Cool. I want to know more about non-human entities. Because I want to know more about the Gates, but they don't want to tell me. I want to know more about David, too.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been just seeing him more.
Cool.
That is well.
Our residual haunting has started up for the fall, so that's been fun. Just random feet running up and down the stairs and then doors slamming in the basement we are now in, but they're not really slamming because they're all shut to keep the animals out and no one's home. Just me. Or everyone's asleep and I'm the only one awake, which is like my favorite time of the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Time.
Yes.
So, yeah, nothing too exciting. I haven't heard Bob at work lately.
Robert.
I can't believe you've said this. Anyway.
Shall we talk about some Virginia cryptids?
We will. Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
I hear Virginia is for lovers, but apparently it's also for cryptid.
Yeah. They've got a lot.
So, I'm Shandy.
I'm Craig.
And I'm Kylie.
And this is Seance with My Siblings.
Virginia Cryptids edition. Welcome to the seance.
Okay. Shandy, in case you can't tell me and Kylie's voices apart, because that's a thing. So I'm going to talk about the Woodbooger of Virginia.
Ooh.
It sounds so silly.
It
does sound silly.
Shout out to Norton and Saltville, Virginia, who have been the lucky recipients of many Woodbooger sightings. I find this exciting for them because how fun for you cryptid lovers in Virginia. And I am excited for me because I live in Utah and am therefore safe from the Woodbooger. If I get some of the lore wrong, please correct me, for I am but a silly lady in Utah yapping on a podcast.
Just a silly lady.
I'm just an old...
Not an old.
I'm middle-aged. I'm basically dead. I am basically dust in the urn.
Might as well crawl in now.
Might as well. I am no longer useful. Okay. So, I am fascinated by the use of the word booger in this instance, for it is not something we pull from our nose and hopefully wipe on a tissue and don't eat like two of my children. I'm like, why haven't your peers shamed you out of this yet, guys? Anyway. Nay, it is another word for boogeyman. Very exciting to learn more words for things that go bump in the night.
Watch us nod in silence.
Yes, nodding.
If you want to see all of the shenanigans that happen that you can't hear on other platforms, you can watch us be ourselves on YouTube. Anyway, but we're just happy y'all are here. Thank you.
Thank you.
According to Reddit, because that's the Bible that I would prescribe to, I guess.
The Redible.
The Redible. Ah, I love that. Did we just make up a word? Well, did Kylie just
start
make
a
up
freaking
Oh my god. The Redible.
Who wants to
Redible
join our
cult?
cult? You don't have to give us any of your money. You can wear and dress and be however you want.
You can eat whatever you want.
You can eat whatever you want. You can take whatever substances you want.
We only ask you listen to the podcast.
And share and rate and review.
That's the only requirement.
All the things. And then you can be in the seance
Redible cult.
Redible. The Redible cult of seance. You can be our adopted siblings.
Yes.
Anyway.
Our Rediblets.
Oh god. What are we?
I do not
what
know.
Are we?
Shenanigans.
Definitely shenanigans. Okie dokie. Where was I? Reddit. Yes. Reddit says the term booger used to be used for ghost or haunt, but now can include cryptids and other misunderstood supernatural beings. Cryptid Wiki says this about the Woodbooger.
We love
Woodbooger,
Cryptid Wiki.
right? Woodbooger is a Bigfoot-like creature said to roam the forests of southwest Virginia. The name Woodbooger was given to the creature because it was often rumored to carry off young children, like the boogeyman does. This cryptid was featured in an Animal Planet TV show called Finding Bigfoot, episode Virginia is for Bigfoot Lovers.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
That's so romantic.
That is so sweet.
So romantic. We know there's many a gal who would love to date a Bigfoot.
Many a gal.
I am not one of those gals. No thanks.
But
There's
many.
also many a Craig.
Yeah, many a Craig.
I'm telling Mothman.
Mothman and Bigfoot.
Oh, you guys could be
An
a
Eiffel Tower.
sandwich.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah, you could do that.
That would be something.
They're so tall. What would you do? How would you join this tower, Craig?
Stilts.
Oh
He's on
no.
a step ladder.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's gonna fall
Lord.
over. Anyway, let's not think about
Yeah, I
that
know,
ever
that's
again.
scary.
It wouldn't be us if we didn't bring sex into it.
Yeah.
I'll just say peener now for good measure.
Give me a pee.
Ner. Okay. There have been a particularly large amount of sighting outside the town of Saltville, Virginia. Since this visit, the city of Norton, Virginia has many attractions named after the Woodbooger. The city has also been named as a sanctuary for the Woodbooger since 2014. An annual Woodbooger festival is held where visitors can go on guided tours to search for the creature. I wonder if they ever find anything. I want to know. Virginia, tell us.
Tell us if you see the Woodbooger.
Or people that have visited Virginia to hunt and do these tours. A statue of the Woodbooger is located at the Flag Rock Overlook. The Woodbooger Bar and Grill is named after the creature, and many local businesses sell merchandise of the Woodbooger period. In September, a geocaching event named the Woodbooger Geo Trail is held in the Flag Rock Recreation Area. Now we get into the personal accounts.
Hell yeah!
Woo! From Southern Style Sweet Teas, spelled like a t-shirt, comes this encounter with the Woodbooger. This is titled Encounter with the Woodbooger, a Tale of Appalachian Absurdity.
Ooh.
Right. In the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, where the mist clings to the trees like a ghostly shroud and the ancient forest murmurs with secrets, there exists a creature of legend whispered about in hushed tones around campfires and in the dim glow of lantern light. Locals called it the Woodbooger, a name passed down through generations steeped in equal parts fear and fascination. Elijah Reed was a seasoned hunter, his face weathered, etched with the lines of years spent wandering the rugged terrain of his homeland of Virginia. So his face looked like mine. Cool.
Stop it!
Tales of the Woodbooger had reached his ears since childhood, woven into the fabric of mountain lore like the branches of the towering oaks that stretched toward the sky. But Elijah had always dismissed them as nothing more than the fanciful musings of superstitious folk, until one fateful autumn evening where he encountered the creature himself. Fucking Elijah.
Oh, no.
He's like, this is bullshit. Oh no!
Surprise, shorty!
It's not bullshit at all. It was nearing dusk. Ooh, good time of night. As Elijah trudged through the forest, his rifle slung over his shoulder and his loyal hound Rufus.
Oh.
Yay, Rufus.
What a good boy.
What a best boy. At his side, the air was thick with the scent of leaves and damp earth, and a sense of unease hung heavy in the air. Oh. His gut was saying, maybe something's wrong. Maybe we should not be here. But he was like, fuck you, gut. I'm doing what I want, and we're hunting.
We're hunting.
I just gave him a Sanpete accent. Sorry,
Good for
Elijah.
him.
I don't know what your accent is. Probably not from Sanpete, though. Suddenly, Rufus stiffened, his ears pricked forward as he emitted a low growl.
Ooh.
His hackles raised in warning. Elijah followed Rufus's gaze, his heart skipping a beat as he caught sight of a dark, shadowy figure lurking amidst the trees. As cryptids be doing.
Yeah, they love
a
shit.
lurking. They love
do.
a lurking in the trees. It stood upright on two legs. It was bipedal. Woo! Towering over them with a menacing presence that sent a chill down Elijah's spine. But as the creature crept forward into a patch of moonlight, because now it's full-on darkness. Okay, dusk is gone. Dusk is over.
The night has fallen.
The night has fallen. It's done did fall.
It done did.
It done did fell. For there, standing before him, was not the fearsome creature of legend, but a rather peculiar sight. The Woodbooger was clad in a faded sweatshirt emblazoned with the words Woodbooger in bold letters across the front.
What?
Its fur was still matted and unkempt, and its eyes gleamed with an otherworldly luminescence.
Someone just like got a hold of him and just like put the t-shirt on.
I'm sure he can put a t-shirt on himself. He's like
Fine.
His
humanoid.
bestie made it for him.
Yeah. It's like OMG
Someone
man.
left it. Someone left an offering of t-shirts and beef jerky for him.
Yes.
Because I would do that.
Wait, listen. This article is coming from a t-shirt website.
Yeah. But it had a name.
Okay.
It had a name of a person
Okay.
and a dog.
And
it
a
seems
dog.
more legit, and I could not find. I searched our cryptids. I searched all over trying to find personal accounts, and this is what I found.
It do be hard sometimes.
So I could just be trolling everyone right now.
Yay.
How will they know? They'll never know.
They're never gonna know. How would they know?
Anyway. But the addition of the sweatshirt lent an air of absurdity to the encounter that left Elijah utterly baffled. For a moment, Elijah stood frozen in disbelief, his mind struggling to make sense of what he was seeing. But as the Woodbooger let out a low rumbling chuckle, Elijah's sense of confusion gave way to a sense of amusement.
Not a chuckle.
A chuckle. The Woodbooger chuckled at Elijah.
Hate it.
I love it. Because he's not murdering. It's great. He's just chuckling.
Just a chuckle, yeah, okay.
With a shake of his head and a wry smile, he lowered his rifle, realizing that perhaps the creature of legend was not quite as fearsome as he had imagined. And so, on that autumn evening in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, Elijah Reed found himself face to face with the Woodbooger, clad in a rather curious choice of attire. As the creature vanished into the depths of the forest once more, leaving Elijah with nothing but a lingering sense of wonder, he couldn't help but chuckle to himself at the absurdity of it all. For in those ancient woods, where the line between reality of myth blurred and the shadows danced with secrets even the most fearsome of creatures, had a penchant for the unexpected. And as Elijah continued on his way, the memory of the peculiar encounter would stay with him, a reminder that sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. And even the most legendary of creatures can surprise you in the most unexpected ways.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah. So I'm choosing to believe this is true.
Absolutely.
Absolutely true.
Why would it not be?
It would not. It could.
Yeah, never.
There was names.
There was
a
a
dog.
dog.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was beautifully written.
Mm.
So yeah. Have any of you seen the Woodbooger? Would you want to?
I think he's a chill guy.
He's like a Bigfoot baby, you know?
Yeah.
He's like a Bigfoot dude.
Rocking a tee.
Rocking it.
I wonder if they all get a t-shirt or if only that one gets a t-shirt.
What if he made his own t-shirt?
Ooh.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
And he like hands them out when people happen to see him. He like has a backpack.
He's like,
with
want to
t-shirts.
join my fan club?
Oh no. He like signs it.
He's like, join my cult. Wear my t-shirt.
Yay.
Yay, joining quotes.
So, would you guys want to meet a Woodbooger in the wild in Virginia?
Absolutely.
I'd chance it, yeah.
Hell no. No thank you. I still don't want to. No thanks.
That's fair.
Hopefully I'm like looking around and like digging in my bag and you guys see it and you're
Yeah.
like, shit it! And I look up and it's already gone and I'm like, what?
Yep. That's how it would go.
I hope so. So that's that. That's the Woodbooger.
I like it.
I like it. Picasso.
Picasso. All right. Shall we travel
Let's
to
travel.
Richmond,
travel.
Virginia?
Yes.
Okay. In the Hollywood Cemetery, a deceivingly named graveyard in Richmond, Virginia, you can find the final resting place of one W.W. Poole. He was an individual who was rumored to have been run out of England for being a vampire. The grave is not marked with a birth or death date, but rather a year, 1913, indicating when Poole's wife died.
Oh.
But there is not a date for Poole himself.
Huh.
This tomb, mysterious as it is only a sliver of the legend of the Richmond vampire. Just a little over a mile away, you will find the Church Hill Tunnel. Constructed in the 1870s and often referred to as unlucky or cursed, the tunnel is prone to cave-ins, flooding, and housing the undead.
Ooh.
Well, that is pretty unlucky. All those cave-ins and floods.
That's
That must be
rough.
disturbing to the undead. I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I'm like just down there trying to live my best
Just
undead
vibing.
life, and now it's flooding.
Yeah, no, that would.
Now my feet are wet and my socks are soggy, and I'm upset about
Not
it.
the socks. Okay, imagine. Just this zombie and all he has on is socks. And they're just like
He's just like
constantly
hands
wet.
on his hips. He's like pissed.
I can't believe you've done this.
That's like, you don't go to hell, you go to heck, and your socks are always mildly damp.
Yes.
And everything in your fridge is always just tepid instead of cold. That's
Yeah.
heck.
So, the Churchill Tunnel, which burrowed 4,000 feet under Richmond, was so troublesome that in the 1890s it was replaced with a 3-mile-long railway viaduct. Its construction was completed in 1901, and the Churchill Tunnel closed in 1902. It was closed for 20 years. All the while, Richmond grew, its population and economy booming, and by 1925, the city realized they needed an extra railway, so they decided to restore and enlarge that oh-so-unlucky tunnel. On October 2nd, 1925, a deadly cave-in occurred. Rock and soil rained down on a work train, trapping, wounding, and killing several people. Shortly after the incident, something horrific was seen lurking in the tunnel. The collapse caused a panic as darkness fell over the tunnel. Workers swarmed toward exits, blindly tripping over railway supports and one another. Some workers pulled out their knives, slashing and slicing anyone in their way, desperate to escape. Then, with a rumble of despair, the whole section of the tunnel collapsed. 190 feet of soil plunged toward the crew. The collapse buckled roads and caused buildings on the surface to sway and shudder.
I thought you were going to say, like, fall.
The remaining workmen dived under the train's flat cars, crawling underneath them in darkness and fear, and managed to escape using the tunnel's eastern end, smeared with dirt, blood, and dripping with dread. Among these hobbling with injuries and nursing gashes and gouged wounds, an alleged monster emerged.
So is he a zombie or a vampire?
He's a vampire.
Okay.
A creature lingled.
Lingled. Do you have to let it lingle?
Do you have to let it lingle? A creature lingered at the tunnel's end. It lurched into view, rolls of rotten skin dangling from its naked, muscular torso and arm.
It's not a hot vampire at all, but he's not sexy.
Nah, he is not.
No, I don't like it.
Fresh blood covered the beast's cheeks, neck, and mouth.
Yeah, because he'd be eaten down in those tunnels.
Its jaw gaped like a snake poised to bite, revealing jagged and yellow fang-like teeth.
Ew.
The creature, unbothered by the collapse. Wow. The creature seemed unbothered by the collapse. When it was sighted, the creature sprinted into the Hollywood Cemetery and vanished within the mausoleum of, you guessed it, W.W. Poole. A group of men followed, but it was much, much faster than them.
Yeah, because this is a supernatural creature. Duh.
Yeah, he fast.
He has the
fast
zoomies,
as fuck,
the
boy.
Twilight zoomies.
The Twilight. That's what Marilyn gets every morning.
Gotta go fast.
Some of the men stated they saw it disappear into the mausoleum. Oh, I just read that. LOL. In one version of the legend, the men picked the lock on the door just in time to see a coffin lid closing.
Ooh.
Another version stated that the tomb locked from within, an odd way to lock a mausoleum. Another version states that the vampire screamed curses at the men to back the fuck off.
That one.
Some also say the creature muttered something about finding his wife as he flew toward the cemetery.
He can fly now too?
Oh,
Flew as in like ran.
Oh.
Like flew.
I got excited.
Okay,
I was like, he's a little sexier now that he can fly.
Like fly, you fools. Anyway, interestingly, the description of the beast with bloated arms, folds of skin hanging from the decaying flesh is accurate to the decomposition expected of a body treated with burial practices of the time after 3 to 5 years of decomposition. Poole had been interred 3 years previously.
And this is 1913?
No, that's when his wife died.
Oh.
We don't know when he died. It's not on there. I mean,
he
we
didn't
do,
die.
but yeah, because he's a vampire.
What year did this cave-in happen? Do you
1925.
know? 1920. Okay, so this is in the roaring 20s.
Yes. But who was W.W. Poole really before he was laid to rest? Legends state that Poole was run out of England for vampirism. But William Wortham Poole, son of Samuel Poole, a merchant, was born in Mississippi around 1847. He was employed as a clerk in the state capital of Mississippi. I spelled that like Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Until he moved to Virginia in the 1860s. He worked for a tobacco factory in Richmond, then as a bookkeeper and a secretary. No fangs or bloodlust to be found. He was a well-known established accountant, and he married his wife Alice in 1866 and had 4 children. His wife died in 1913, but Poole lived until 75, passing away in February 1922. So we do know when he died.
Oh, we know.
He had pneumonia.
The pneumonia?
Yes. His life seemed normal, with only a mildly spooky incident connected to the death of one of his close friends, Samuel Owens, who died the same day.
Damn.
So they're death day twins.
Oh, romantic.
Aw, romantic.
Oh my god.
And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates.
The plot thickens.
No, I lost my spot. Okay. Owens and Poole had been prominent members of Richmond's Central Methodist Church and had attended the same Freemasons Lodge. Poole had some local influence in his later life, and shortly after he died, he was described as one of the oldest and well-known residents of South Richmond. After Poole died, extremely elaborate funerals were held for him and Samuel Owens. So I said that Owens. Owens. So how did he become a vampire?
I don't know. This seems very silly.
Yes. The legend would be murmured for decades, but really found its legs in the 1960s and 1970s with rumors of the satanic cults holding rituals in the mausoleum.
Did the Satanists turn him into a vampire?
Actually,
That's
no.
the only
Oh.
possible.
The graveyard is adjacent to Virginia Commonwealth University, VCU.
It was the college students.
It was the college
College
students. And the idea of vampires slept in the necropolis seemed to have spread among the students between the 1950s and 60s. Stories circulated of strange occurrences in the cemetery, especially after nighttime adventures spent sneaking into the graveyard.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I was in the graveyard at night last night.
Fun.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Were
fun.
you getting rained on?
No, it was between showers. Me and
The
Peter and
perfect
Luke
time.
went for a little evening stroll through the cemetery.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Those are the best.
Those
They
are
are. Oh, it smelled so good because of the rain.
Dude, I bet.
Yum.
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 You guys, I'm so excited for spooky season.
Same.
It's already started.
It is spooky season.
I have decorations out on my porch already.
They look so
Hell yeah,
good.
dog. Yay. Anyway.
Okay.
Anyways, the college students start making up lore.
Yes.
Why did they choose him?
Because of his elaborate mausoleum.
So he must be elaborate, beautiful mausoleum equals vampire.
Hell yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously.
So all we have to do to become vampires
Is
is have a
have
sick ass mausoleum.
Sweet. I mean, Pete could build it for us.
We shall
Yes.
anyway. Yes.
Peter could build it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a biblical quote carved into his mausoleum, ending with the phrase, "And a little child shall lead them." There was also speculation that the W's resemble fangs and that the lack of birth and death date suggests Poole is an immortal.
That
Okay,
makes sense.
guys.
Obviously.
These are some pretty loose associations.
Yeah.
Like,
The
you guys got
W
some
things.
pretty good imaginations, you college students.
Yeah.
Well, and if this was in the 50s and 60s, was there LSD involved in the making of this?
Of
Probably.
this
Vampire.
vampire.
Very probably much. Poole had the tomb constructed for his wife, hence it being chiseled with the year of her death, and seems to have left no instructions to add any more engravings when he was placed within.
And his kids were just like, fuck it, let's put Dad in there. It's fine.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Dad. I'm not paying for more shit.
No more shit.
Your funeral was way expensive. You don't get a death date on your...
It was also the 1920s, and they did things so that they were like saving resources and
Yes.
saving. Yeah.
You mean there was a depression going on?
I mean, there might have been a depression
Mayhaps.
going on. One final
Oh.
oddity
Ooh.
about. Wait, no. One intriguing legend.
No,
and
not
then
a final
one
oddity.
final oddity.
Okay. The legend,
One
then the oddity.
intriguing legend that around the Poole Mausoleum has generated is that the signatures on the tomb's land records first inscribed by Poole, then by others, are all exactly in the same handwriting.
Furthering the idea that he is a vampire.
Yes.
'Cause he's still alive to be writing stuff.
Now the final oddity about the W.W. Poole Mausoleum.
I just think of like WWE.
John Cena! You can't see me. It no longer houses Poole's body.
Oh.
Hollywood cemetery officials made the decision to move the remains of Poole and his wife from the tomb as people were allegedly stealing parts of their
my
body.
God.
You guys,
What
no,
the
that's
fuck?
gruesome. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck all the way off, you guys.
Don't do that.
No, what the fuck?
Bits and pieces of the body began going missing, and it was
Oh.
speculated that either medical students,
Oh my God.
college students, occultists, or Satanists were to blame.
Oh yeah, let's always blame the occultists and the Satanists. It's always the medical students. Just
Yeah.
kidding. Like, why would they need those cadavers?
For
They're
shits
not
and
fresh.
gigs.
For shit's and
Some ha-has.
Yes.
No.
The Hollywood Cemetery houses more than vampires, though. I had to add this in, you guys.
Oh.
The cemetery was once part of William Byrd III's 179,000 acre territory. His family helped found Virginia, although he completed suicide in 1774, and the land eventually fell into the hands of John Harvey, a founding father. I don't even know who John Harvey is. U.S. history taught at Sam Pete was not it. Anyway, he was the 4th mayor of Richmond, Virginia, and
Yay.
it was a family cemetery renamed to Harvey Woods before becoming the local Hollywood Cemetery.
Okay.
One of the best boys in the Hollywood Cemetery is a phantom dog.
Oh, what a baby.
Cute.
In February 1862, Florence Reese, a 2-year-old girl, died of
Aw.
scarlet fever. Florence is the only little girl in the cemetery with a distinct statue of a dog watching over her grave.
Aw.
Oh.
The statue is a life-sized black cast iron Newfoundland.
A doofy.
Yay! Legend states that Florence loved the dog statue outside of her uncle's photography shop, and after her passing, he
I've
moved it
heard
to
of
her
this.
grave in her memory.
That's so sweet.
Although another story states that Florence's father placed the statue on his daughter's grave because iron was in short supply during the Civil War, and he did not want it to fall into the hands of the Confederate Army. So he hoped nobody would dare disrespect the 2-year-old's memory by taking the statue.
And they never did.
And they never did.
Aw, sometimes humanity wins.
Yay!
Sometimes we're decent.
Yay.
Some people hear phantom barking near the grave, while others swear they hear a deep growling warning them to stroll elsewhere.
What a good boy.
Some
This
also
isn't even like based on a real dog. It's just a statue.
it's just a statue. Some also say that the dog's position changes, sometimes facing the opposite way. And we have a ghost story about this dog from KFrenchie89 on Reddit. A black dog chased me out. Full stop. End of story. So, what do you guys think of the Richmond vampire? Is he real or a result of accumulation of tragedy, folklore, and some wild college students?
I think drugs were involved.
Yeah, drugs.
Drugs have been involved, but yes, I would definitely say tragedy, folklore, and students.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But let's not forget the Satan.
Let's
Yep.
not. And the Satanists.
And the Satanists.
All about it.
That is the end of my tale.
It was so good. Thanks, Kai Kai.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I don't love the rotting flesh.
Tasty.
Mm.
Ew.
Ooh. But when you said bromance, I wanted to say I was watching a YouTube video and they're at some like horror convention. And there was an artist there who was making t-shirts, and he had a t-shirt of Billy Loomis and Stu Macher. And they're like all like romantically leaning together,
Yeah.
and in like red kind of creepy bloody lettering underneath it says bromance. And I was like,
Oh, that's amazing.
I want that shirt.
I like it.
They were totally like
Oh, for
secretly
sure.
in love.
Have you guys seen that Scary Movie?
Yes.
the end?
Yeah.
They are very much together.
Yep.
The subtext is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Crag.
I
Crag.
have the not deer for you.
No.
I know.
I don't want it.
This first bit is from cryptidsfandom.com/wiki/not deer. Yes.
Cryptids?
Cryptids.fandom. The best source ever.
It's very accurate, you guys.
Yeah, it has all the cryptid information. The not deer is described as looking like a deer from a distance, but as one looks at it longer or closer, something about it is just off. Their movement are described as being like a newborn deer, but appearing as an adult. Some accounts suggest the creature is double jointed or has additional joints in its limbs, which is disgusting. Like, imagine it like moving and it's like, ugh, fucking funky as hell. Yeah, no.
I hate it. Why do we do cryptids again? Why are we talking about this?
Because I fucking love them.
Yeah.
The limbs are described as longer than those of the deer, and the chest very barrel-like. The way it moves is said to be aggressive compared to a deer. Obviously. The most defining feature, however, is that not deers do not have eyes on the side of their head, but rather the front like a predator. This distinction is usually the first thing noticed as off. A few accounts involve multiple eyes, though most do not, which don't have multiple eyes and have the predator like forward-facing eyes.
If you're not a
be
spider,
funky.
you're not allowed to have
No,
multiple
exactly.
eyes.
Yeah, no. Other uncommon outliers to the typical account involve describing the head as bovine. Not deers are said to not be afraid of humans. Those who encounter them say they have an uneasy feeling that there is an intelligence and emotion about them that furthers the feeling that something is off. The not deer will generally approach humans, and it's because of this that the odd movements are noted.
Do you go like, do you want a treat? Is that how you get it to leave you alone? You just like throw some bacon at it or something?
Throw some bacon, ew.
Because you just carry bacon.
For everywhere.
Like Dunkin' Donuts has a bag of snacking bacon is what they call it.
Yes.
Purse bacon.
Purse bacon.
Purse bacon. Despite encounters feeling off, the creature has also been reported to attack if provoked. Like a funky ass deer running at you. No, thank you. Yeah. Sorry. Just gross.
That was a deep ass breath you took there, Craig.
He needed to like...
I haven't had coffee.
Oh.
I know.
Craig, that's,
I know.
Do you want me to
a
make
nightmare.
you some coffee, baby?
No,
brother?
it's okay, but thank you.
Maybe in the in-between.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
We have
yeah.
homemade salsa, you guys.
Oh, bitch.
Fuck
Peter
yeah, dog.
made salsa. That man.
Yeah.
Pieter, if
Thank
you're
you,
listening.
Pieter, for the homemade salsa.
I love that you make stuff all the time.
Yes.
Oh, he was so I had a colonoscopy.
Yay.
And I couldn't eat for literally like 2 days. It was so hard.
That's
I'm
awful.
sorry.
And everyone, like, none of my family ate in front of me. They didn't cook
Aw.
food. Like, they were
Aw.
so considerate and thoughtful and
That's so cute.
sweet. It was so nice. Like,
That's so
even
nice.
Luke, he's not even 10 yet. He's like, Mom, I'm not going to eat my breakfast in front of you.
Oh, silly Lukey.
Yeah,
That's so sweet.
it was sweet.
On.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
your colonoscopies.
Get your
Yeah.
colonoscopies.
If you're an old like me.
All right, tell us about
Yes.
the weird
Some
deer.
accounts,
Sorry.
No,
Yes.
some accounts of such involve being chased up a tree by the not deer. They walk on its hind legs for a bit, as some animals may do, in order to intimidate or in attempts to reach individuals who are chased up trees. Yeah, kind of like a bear, I guess.
No thanks.
Witnesses. The not deer reports are primarily found on Tumblr and Reddit, which is where I found mine. But after getting attention in recent years on TikTok and other sites, usually sightings are on roads, such as the case of driving alone on a motorcycle in like the Appalachian roads and seeing it on the side of the road.
What if you just stand your ground and you're just like, no, go
Bad.
away. Bad, not deer.
Yeah.
Then
Go
you get got.
home.
It,
I'm pretty scary though. I think I could just like
with its wiggly limbs, it might
be
just
like,
wiggle away.
no, you fuck right the fuck off.
Yeah.
This is not happening today, ma'am.
Exactly.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Wendy's.
Yes.
I'll just throw my big dumb cup at it.
Yeah.
And knock it,
It'll
just
knock
knock
it
it
out.
out.
Cold.
I can imagine the clunk.
Fun.
Like, Phil, she's
a
sturdy.
hefty,
She's a hefty girl. Like,
Yes.
Sturdy.
It's a brewmate. I love this cup.
Brewmate.
Yeah. It will,
Sponsor us.
it will kill the knot deer.
It will get the knot.
If you're ever in danger and you have your cup, like, you could just kill someone. Like, you could seriously.
Yeah. Just
Like,
a bonk.
think how bad this would hurt if you got smashed in your face.
It would hurt.
Ouch.
So
Ouch.
that's my built-in protection from the knot deer.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys have? What are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
Where's your big
Yeah, no, seriously,
cup?
you too. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get dead. Yeah. The knot deer's gonna get me. Mothman will protect me.
Oh,
Yeah.
aw, you'll
Our
be
Lord
like,
and Savior Mothman.
I'll be like, caw,
you'll
caw.
be strolling along with Mothman,
Yeah.
frolicking.
Exactly.
He's like, hold on, babe, I gotta take care of the
Yeah.
problem.
Then the knot deer strolls up, like,
His
closing up.
little proboscis.
His eyes, it like zooms in like a comic action on his eyes. He's like, oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
I love this daydream for you, Craig.
Yeah, it's great. Oh no.
God.
Now to things that are far more unsettling. By __.cs. 5 years ago, personal account from Reddit. I lived in Wazenboro, Virginia for about 5 years, less than 10 miles to the BRB North Entrance, Skyline Drive South Entrance. I think it's like a base.
None of this makes sense in my brain hole.
Yeah.
It's
My
in
void of
Virginia.
brain.
Yeah.
I like Virginia.
I used to take bike rides along SD all the time and always kept a year-long membership. I think it's like it must be a, like, log cabin, like, up in the mountains, like, type area.
Like a recreational.
Yeah, like a recreational, I used to take bike rides along SD all the time and always kept a year-long membership, only in the day though. Just to frame the story. One night I was having a particularly hard time settling in for bed, so I decided to start up the bike, right up to the first overlook on Skyline. Only about a mile inside the park, it was about 11 p.m. when I got there, and pitch black. I killed the bike and got immediately uncomfortable. I'm not a guy that gets spooked in the dark, truthfully. I prefer the dark in most situations. You can see people before they see you. You are practically invisible unless someone is looking for you. And I find the natural privacy comforting. Not up there though. It was a thick, oppressive dark. Worse than anything I experienced outside of a cave, and worse than any moonless night on the Appalachian Trail. I immediately got
Hinked out.
Big time.
Big time.
Big time.
Big time.
Rush.
What? Oh.
There's nothing up here besides wildlife, I reassure myself internally. I had my 44 mag revolver, period, from when I lived/hiked in the Pacific Northwest, bear country, and all that jazz. Tucked into my Tucked into my CCW holster. He's using lots of words I don't. Or like, I just don't
Look
know.
I'm legitimately a cool badass.
Yeah. So
He's locked and loaded, dude.
He is locked and loaded for real.
We probably want him to protect us.
Yeah, he can protect us. So I knew I definitely outmatched anything that could be up here. Two-legged snakes included.
We'll see, buddy.
Did you just say two-legged
Two-legged
snake?
snakes included. So I sat in the dark, leaning against the bike for a while and looking at a few lights I could see in the valley below. I managed about 10 minutes before I physically felt the hair raise on the back of my neck. I only did 27 months in Iraq, but I remembered that precise feeling someone was watching me, something bad was coming. It was the same sensation I would get before IDF came in, or the shooting started somewhere nearby. I'm no psychic or whatever, but it's a common thing among vets with any time under their belt. Ask them about it, you can feel hateful eyes on you.
I think everybody has that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I'm sure, obviously, in that heightened
Like in a-
state of
oh, yeah.
awareness.
Yeah,
like
they
as
might be
in-
like more
Sure.
More
You
in
hone
tune.
it in more and practice it more and listen to it more, I'm sure.
Yeah. Mhm.
I can't even imagine. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you so much. The overlook was a sheer drop, or nearly so. So I wasn't concerned about anything popping up in that direction, but the mountainside, and thick, untamed woods were behind me. Started thinking about methed out dudes creeping the Appalachian Trail, bears, and the like.
Methed out bears?
Methed out bears.
Cocaine
and
bear?
Cocaine bear in the woods.
That was such a good movie.
So
I need to watch.
It's so good.
I'll have to watch it. Watch Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine bear sponsor us.
Sponsor this Cocaine Bear, please. Oh no.
I hear cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Mm.
One hell of a drug.
I'm not cool enough to have ever tried cocaine.
Same.
No cocaine.
Not for me.
Nah.
The AT is no stranger to random violence. Still feeling creeped out, I took up a seat on the waist-high stone wall that marked the overlook ledge facing the woods. Again, I can't emphasize how dark it was. But Gris, you might say, why not turn to the bike to use the lights? Gris is his name.
Hi, Gris.
I said to myself, hey, Gris.
Why not turn to the bike and use the lights?
Duh.
It'll at least help you see what's close.
Oh, yeah, that. Let's go.
That. True, but my bike is loud, and the last thing I wanted was attention. Plus the light would just night blind me. Okay, fine.
So why don't you just get on your bike and ride?
Yeah, like just skedaddle, sir, if you're feeling... The noise would obscure any stealthy-sounding creeping going on. So no thanks, I'll watch and listen for a bit. I sat in the dark for another 10 minutes or so. Anxiety getting worse and worse, I heard a few things, but nothing out of the ordinary for the night in the woods. I decided to head on home since the feeling wasn't going away. Like I said, I had a big bore on me, so anything playing games would be in for a powerful surprise if the games got stupid.
You're at the powerful surprise one of these days.
Pew pew.
I'm not talking about that kind of gun.
Yeah, period. Hopping onto my Suzuki, I started it up and rode off towards the gate. Now, anyone who lives in the country and rides a bike knows wildlife is crazy active on roads that aren't traveled often at night, being nighttime and technically closed. Oh no. I had to ride around a gate to get in. Dun dun.
Gate's just a suggestion.
Yeah. There were no other vehicles on the road at all. I hadn't seen a single other person since leaving Waynesboro proper. The speed limit was 30 miles per hour, but I clipped along at a measly 15 miles per hour to keep an eye out for deer and wildlife.
You can stay upright on a bike going that slow? That's like
15, yeah, that is pretty slow.
Maybe he's got his Pete's on the ground doing like
Oh, maybe.
But
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm imagining it happened that way.
Exactly. It wouldn't do me any good to fuck myself up in a wreck, only to lay there all night until someone happened to cross me in the morning. Then I saw it. The term of almost deer is really fitting, but not quite accurate. It was like a deer that someone had never seen a deer, and they drew it. But only after someone else described it to them. Gross. It stood on the left side of the road, mountainside, and I saw the eyes look long before my headlights shone it fully. It was big, easily the biggest deer I've seen, and the lack of any horns at that time of the year suggested it was a doe. The head was almost bovine in shape, but fixed to a deer's frame. The legs seemed too long in proportion to the body, thick named wolf proportions.
Fuck that, no thank you.
And the body was extremely barrel-chested. I've always been creeped out by malformed wildlife, and this was no exception. Yeah.
I hate this so much.
Unfortunately, I had to get it to move, or risk passing within a few feet of it. Ugh. I was not traveling another 30 miles up the road in the other direction to leave through another gate in the middle of the night, and I wasn't getting close to it. Dangers of it spooking and running into the side of the cruiser aside, I didn't want to get near it at all. Stopping and putting my feet down around 30 feet away from it. Sorry, I was like, what's that little mark mean? Yeah, it's feet. 30 feet away from it. I tried to frighten it away.
So pulled a shandy. I was like, no!
Yes.
Go back!
Bad, not deer. I flashed my beams down to low and back to high. Nothing. I revved the engine. Nothing. I honked. Considerable honk. Nada.
A considerable honk.
All I can think of is he flashed his beams. He's like pulling up his shirt, showing him his titties.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, my titties could scare it away.
Oh no. Resting the bike on the kickstand, I left it idling and hopped off. I yelled at the thing and it still didn't budge. So I started to the side of the road to grab something to toss near the deer thing, hoping to spook it that way.
You have a gun, sir.
You do have a gun,
What are you
sir.
doing?
As soon as I crossed into the other lane, it rose up onto its hind legs. I froze. Putting my hand on my gun, I wasn't able to get I wasn't about to get charged by an angry, confused, malformed doe. It took 2 jerky and natural steps towards the center of the lane on 2 legs and froze again. Staring directly at me, it suddenly shook its head wildly like a dog with a toy. Took another short step, then hopped on 2 legs several times until it disappeared into the darkness of the right side of the road.
Thanks,
Like
I hate
bunny
it.
hopped away on 2
Yep.
legs, like
Exactly. I stepped back on the bike, mounted it, kicked up the kickstand, and turned on the light towards the side of the road. On that side, there was a sheer drop off about 75 to 80 degrees compared to the roadway. And the fucking thing's head was just peeking over the ledge, still looking at me.
Still just sitting
The drop off
there.
was about 40 to 50 feet, so there's no way it was standing at the base of the mountainside.
Floating.
It's floating.
Fuck that.
I cracked the throttle and beat the hell out of there.
Hell yeah.
Road wildlife be damned. I never went back up on
Squirrels
Skyline
are just like
Drive.
flying.
I never went back up to Skyline Drive alone. After that one time was enough. There are things we don't grok about here, or things that just visit for a while. Whatever it wasn't from around these here parts in Hilltail. In
It
Hilltop.
actually is, though.
Mhm. It can go back to wherever it came from and stay there.
It came from the woods that you were in. And they are all over. The not deers.
They
be
like
everywhere.
Virginia.
They like Virginia.
They like Utah. They like
They like-
Washington. They like Oregon. They like California. They like it. They like it. They like the mountains.
Be not deers everywhere.
Are not deers. They're like in the same family as like windy boys, right?
Yes.
I saw like mimic too.
Mimics.
Like mimicking,
Okay.
like they're mimicking a
And
deer.
the whole thing behind a windy boy is native lore that it is an evil shaman that has done really dark deeds.
Like eating people,
Yeah.
etc.
Like dark deeds to gain dark powers. And that is what they transform into. Because they're evil. Yep. No windy boys for me,
Evil.
please.
No, thank you.
No thanks.
No, thank
I
you.
hate that story so much. Thanks,
Yeah.
Greg.
Yep. Welcome.
I think that is that is scary. I would take a ghost any day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of them not deer just being disjointed and long-limbed and standing on 2 feet,
Nope.
shaking its head
Nope.
wildly like
Nope.
a dog with a toy. Ugh.
I
Why-
hate that. I hate that it was like floating.
Yeah.
And just like
Just like
sitting there
peering over the ledge.
Are
Yeah.
you leaving? Can you
Ugh.
leave now? I was hungry. I was out
Right.
getting a snack and you've interrupted me.
Midnight
Mhm.
snack.
Maybe the windy boy or the not deer was just as
Yeah.
up, like, I don't want to see you either, buddy.
I don't like that it moves with
Jerky.
What do you jerky,
Jerky,
lurchy
like-
movements?
Yeah.
Disjointed.
Uh-huh.
That makes it so much
Grody.
worse than if it was just like a fluid
Yeah.
movement.
Mm.
Like a
If it was all
like deer are
graceful.
very graceful. If you see the deer like do their hop run,
Yeah.
it's so cute.
They're
Little
so
white
cute.
butts.
Their ears are all
I
just like
know.
boop, boop, boop. Boing boing.
Yeah.
I love it when there's deer in my backyard. They're so
Aw.
silly.
So cute.
I was on a walk with Shadow 2 days ago, and there were some deer just like in the field,
Mhm.
and they were like just watching me, and I was
Mm.
watching them.
Did
You're
they have
just like,
forward-facing eyes?
Yeah, they were normal deer.
Oh.
They were not deer.
Okay.
Thank goodness. But they were like, they just were not afraid, and so I got really close without realizing they were there.
That
And then
do
when
be
I
happening.
saw them and they saw me, we just were like, oh, ha ha, hi.
I'm just gonna keep walking this
Yeah.
way.
Don't mind me.
Don't run into me, please.
Yeah, don't headbutt
spook.
me. But they're very cute.
They are.
Aw.
There's a bunch of turkeys out too. They were in our backyard.
Yeah.
It was fun.
They're, I don't know if this is legal or not. Because I know like some birds you're not supposed to do this with. But I picked up a giant ass turkey feather from the cemetery the other day and put it on my
that's
altar.
fine.
Is it just like
It's like
eagles?
endangered eagles and such. And even then, if you just find it out on the road, like
It's kind of like, yeah.
yeah, like what are you gonna do? Like you didn't
Yeah.
You didn't poach a bird. Did you?
Yeah.
No.
It was just there.
It was just there in the middle of the road.
Sometimes I feel like when you find a really cool feather, it was just meant for you.
Yeah. It said, "Kylie, bring me home."
Exactly.
Put it on the altar. Put it on the altar. I'm a trinket goblin.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
Anyway, thanks for listening. We have socials.
We do. We have an email.
seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can send us your not dear stories.
No, you cannot.
Yep. Absolutely,
Absolutely,
you
you
can.
can.
Please
Because
do.
I am scared. If you really want to scare me,
Send cryptid stories.
Mhm. Yeah.
Shandy does not like
I hate
the cryptids.
them.
And put in the subject line
I
horror stories.
like learning about them because it's usually just like folklore and superstition that like
Yes.
built them, and I'm so into that
But
shit.
there's some that I'm like, nope, this
Nope.
is real. This is not a snallygaster situation.
This is going
real.
to kill me.
This
Like
is
the not
something
deer.
real, and this is something I could see out in the mountains behind my house. Because
Yep.
I literally have mountains right behind my house.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's only a field that separates me from the Windy Boys.
Which is even worse.
I hate it.
The field. Empty field.
We have a Facebook where you can send your pictures of not dear to us,
We have a Tiki-Taki.
and an Instagram.
You can watch us do silly shenanigans on TikTok.
We have a YouTube.
A YouTube.
Where you can see our
You
silly
can watch us
faces.
nod in silent unison.
Like this.
Like this. So you're
And-
missing out because you didn't see
Yeah.
that. You better go watch us on
Yeah.
YouTube.
And I am joining the Faces of Halloween contest.
Ooh,
Ooh,
exciting.
I forgot about that.
You can still enter.
I could enter. I will
So
enter.
I have entered, and you can vote for me starting soon, and you get one free vote a day. And if you could vote for me, that'd be real cool, so I can meet my crush,
Matthew
Matthew
Lillard.
Lillard,
Mhm.
and my other crush, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes. Yeah. I was about to jump into a long story, but we will not do
We'll do
that.
that this time.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for coming to Virginia with us.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Wave at the microphone.
If you're watching, you can see us waving.
Yeah, you can see us waving. We're waving. What hand are we waving with?
Ooh, are we
You
waving
won't
with
know. Or
no hands
one
at
hand,
all?
two
Or two
hands,
hands?
three
Three
hands.
hands?
Are
Yeah.
we doing spirit fingers? Are we doing jazz hands?
Bye.
Bye.
Another one up the poop chute.
Another one up the poop chute.